Alright. Karth, I did it.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Who are you?
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left in the Endar Spire. Bastila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
If you insist, I will gladly get into a small escape pod with you.
Bastila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around.
Alright, I'm going. Jeez. I know. Use the escape pod. Down we go. Ooh. That's Taris, alright. Before it became all ruiny and busted, which is what it's like in, Jaxa, your hair is still fabulous. Whoa. Is that Bastila? Good morning, sunshine. The facial animations in this are pretty good, actually.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
Alright. What are my options here? I had a strange dream. Karth, the one on the communicator. Oh, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves.
You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. But try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Taris. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
I guess I owe you my life. Thanks.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit. But it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
She's the one from the Endar Spire, right?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought.
I was trying to show that I've been paying attention,
she
sorry.
was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
How can one person... Bloop-de-blue. There are lots of options here. This is also reminding me of Dragon Age a lot.
I don't, but Bastila's young, and she has a powerful command of the Force. We survived the crash landing, so I'm willing to bet that she may have too. Besides, what's the alternative? I mean, if she's dead, then no one can stop Malak and his Sith from wiping out the Republic, and I'd rather operate on the assumption that she survived.
How can one person, even a Jedi, be so important?
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
If Bastila's a Jedi, she can probably look after herself.
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us. And if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice. A luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Taris, she's gonna need our help. And we'll probably need hers.
I'm pretty sure neither of us are ordinary, Karth, but sure. Any idea where we should start looking?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Okay. I want to ask you some questions.
I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it will be.
What do you know about Malak and the Sith?
Everything I know about Malak is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith master. With Revan's death, Malak became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malak's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malak and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster.
So, Revan... No. Revan was a Jedi? Malak was a Jedi? Malak was a Jedi.
Malak and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along. I don't know. They formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Bastila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malak just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds.
Yes, okay, this is, Revan comes up in Star Wars The Old Republic as well, and I know some of the twists that are coming with regards to them. But, in any case, alright. Let's be reassuring. Don't worry, we'll find a way to stop the Sith.
Well, I hope you're right. But the Republic hasn't been able to stop them so far, even with the support of the Jedi Council. I think Bastila may be the galaxy's last hope.
Not that you're putting any pressure on her or anything like that. Alright, what can you tell me about Taris?
Taris was once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers. But that was a long time ago. The upper city, where the rich citizens live, is still pretty safe. If it wasn't for the Sith occupation and the planet-wide quarantine, it might not even be a bad place to live. But farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the undercity is... well, it's even worse. The lowest level of Taris is a wasteland overrun by rat ghouls, mindless, diseased mutants that attack on sight. I've already entered all this info into your data pad.
Oh god, rat ghouls. You have to kill a lot of those in the Old Republic. I'd like to know some more about you, Karth.
I understand why you want to know more about me. I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later.
I've wasted enough of your time, Commander. There'll be time for personal debriefings later. Alright, let's get going.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Aye, aye, sir. Alright, is there anything to get in here? Let me just follow Karth. Oh, nope. Got a locker. Computer spikes, med packs, excellent. And this workbench. What's this about? Throughout the game, you will find weapons and armor that are marked as upgradable. These items can be improved by the addition of an upgrade item. With upgrade items, you can use this workbench to construct new, more powerful versions of upgradable ranged weapons, melee weapons, lightsabers, and armor. God, this really is a lot like the Old Republic. I'm gonna keep saying that throughout this entire thing, I'm quite sure. I don't think we have anything to upgrade with right now, so we'll leave it alone. Alright, Karth. What's the plan?
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Never mind. We've already said everything you're going to say to me right now, I think. Which party members do I wish to take? Thanks. Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Jeez. That ain't very nice.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Well, shit. Alright. Get to work, Jackson. Fire! Fire! Excellent. Yeah, no problem, pal. This isn't the first time the Sith have come in here to cause trouble for us, but hopefully it will be the last. Won't someone come searching for this patrol? Don't worry about the bodies, I will move them so it looks like they were killed elsewhere. That should throw the Sith off the track. Sure, we'll go with that. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. Alright, good. Anything to pick up here? Ooh, backpack. I want a backpack. Blaster rifle. That sounds neat. I don't think I can equip that, though. Got stems, good. Blah de blah. Someone's legs. Oh no, it's a droid. Droid legs. You have anything else to say? Thank you once again, human. As I said earlier, don't worry about the bodies. I will take care of them for you. Okay. Good, good. Can I equip a blaster rifle? Is that a thing I can do? Fairly sure that's... Whoa. No, stop. Oh, I can. Look at that. Weapon proficiency blaster rifle. Cool. Equip that shit. That's a two-handed weapon, but it might be more powerful. Let's have a look. 1 to 8 versus 1 to 4. Yeah. All right, we'll give that a shot for a while. See how that goes. Was there any armor that we picked up as well? No, just clothing. Karth, what about you? What are you wearing? You're just wearing clothing. You should do something about that. Jax's pickup line. I see from my inventory that you're wearing clothing. I think that's unfortunate. Alright. Come on, Jax, let's go. Where are we going here? It's my apartment. Alright, we're just wandering, I guess, right now. Can use the mouse. Select eligible targets. On combat, okay. Hey! You a storekeeper? Well, I don't see too many of your kind around here. Most of the residents in this rundown old apartment are illegal aliens. My name is Laram, by the way. Pleased to meet you, Laram. My name is Jaxa. I know it's really none of my business, but you look like someone who might need to purchase one of those new energy shields. They're the latest thing you know, very high-tech. What's so great about these energy shields? When you use one, it surrounds you with a radiant aura particle mesh that absorbs blaster bolts. Pretty handy in a fight. The shield even protects against lightsabers, or so I hear. Shields aren't perfect, of course. They can only absorb so much energy damage before they burn out, and ion blasters will take your basic dueling shield down pretty quick.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did this technology come from? I've heard rumors of the Akani using shields like this, but I never saw anything like them around here, not until the Sith came, where they discovered the technology is anybody's guess. Shields are too rare and too expensive to hand out to an entire army, but a shielded strike team can take out a whole battalion of soldiers armed with conventional blasters. It gave the Sith a huge edge in the early battles, but it wasn't long before the Republic was able to copy the technology and come up with energy shields of their own. Now both sides are scrambling to come up with new weapons to slice right through the shields, but until they do, you're going to see melee combat coming back to the forefront in this war. Anything else? Not much more to say, really, except that I've managed to get my hands on one of those shields. It isn't cheap, but it could mean the difference between life and death. You want to see what I have in stock? I know my kiosk isn't much to look at, but my prices are reasonable and the merchandise is sound. Why do you have a kiosk set up here? I run a little shop here in this old building, selling basic equipment to the illegal aliens renting out these apartments. You mentioned something about illegal aliens living here? By law, most aliens aren't allowed to have a residence in the upper city of Taris. They allow a few of us Twi'leks up here, but for the most part it's humans only. But no self-respecting upper city human would want to live in the apartments in this dump, so the landlord has been renting out the apartments illegally to aliens. Better than letting them sit empty, I guess. Otherwise you get squatters and people hiding out from the authorities living in the abandoned apartments, and they don't pay rent. Aren't you worried about getting caught? Taris authorities pretty much turned a blind eye to this place. A few illegal aliens just weren't worth the bother, and once the Sith took over, they felt the same way. Besides, I don't live here myself. I just run a small business providing supplies to the residents. You want to see what I have in stock? I want to ask you some questions. Blah blah. Yes. Sorry, I totally skipped through that. Let me see what you've got for sale. Step on up and have a peek. Okay. Heavy combat suit. I can wear that, right? Defense bonus 5 versus 4. Oh, 7 for that. How expensive is that? More money than I have. Wow. There are a lot of things here which I can purchase. None of which, almost certainly, I am able to afford right now. Energy shield, 154, which I'm not able to afford. Light repeating blaster. More quickly than usual. This is all very expensive. Is there anything I can afford? Or is it all? No, it's all pretty expensive. I guess I could sell my current armor and buy... no, never mind. I'll come back to you, Laren. You seem like a decent dude, but... And to you too. How about you? Who are you? Do you talk, sir? Sorry, human, but I do not wish to engage in conversation with you. Yes, okay. Well, same to you. Same to you! Fine. I get it. Fine. That's cool. How about you? Who are you? Quarren. What's your deal? Quarren's under quarantine. Sorry, Quarren. That's unfortunate. What is this? Low security door.
On it. Done.
Hi there. Are you going to get angry with me for coming in? Aw. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have hacked your door. I'm sorry, sir. Let's go out to the upper city. Upper City South. Actually, I think I'm probably going to pause here. Next time we will start exploring the upper city of Taris, see if we can track down any indications of where Bastila might have gone, and maybe get to know Karth a little better. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are really enjoying this new LP. I know I'm quite looking forward to doing it. And, yeah, please comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time for more of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Bye.